Hi everyone, welcome to your Monday MoJo. This is me, Coach Mo, and I'm excited to be with you again. I was on a little sabbatical during the holidays. I really just wanted to enjoy that special time with my family and just take a little bit of a break. I hope that you did too, and I hope you had a wonderful holiday with your loved ones. And Happy New Year! Here we are in January. I'm excited to continue sharing with you the 34 talent themes that are found in Gallup's Strengths Finder 2.0. So if you've been following my videos, you know that I'm just giving you a little glimpse of all of the different talents that we have, right, as individuals. And some of these talents are very strong for us. They're going to be found in our top 5, top 10. And then others are kind of supporting talents. They jump in whenever we need to leverage a skill or a characteristic. And then others, we really just don't want to be using them. We want to stay away from them because they are weaknesses. So this is a great tool to really confirm what it is that we all know about ourselves, right? We just have to bring that information back into our consciousness and leverage these talents so that they can become strengths for us. And as you know, when we are living and breathing our strengths, we're more productive, we're happier, we're healthier, we have less stress, less worry. Life is just better, work is just better, the way we lead others is better. So we're gonna pick up where we left off. And we left off, I know this is a little backwards to you, but we've already covered all of the themes in executing, right? How we execute, what are the talents found in that domain? And we're gonna continue with influencing. How do we influence others, right? And so we've covered activator, command, communication, and competition. Today, we are talking about one of my favorites, and it's one of my favorites because it's my number 2 talent. It's called maximizer. Now, it's no surprise that a lot of individuals who use strengths, who believe in the strengths concept, have maximizer, okay? Because there's really 2 talents that we find within the 34 that support this philosophy of life, that we need to look for and leverage those things that are natural to us, that come naturally to us, that are going to continue to build energy for us, not suck away our energy and our life force, right? Why are we going to spend time in things that make us feel weak, right? We're going to procrastinate, we're going to push them off as long as possible, okay? Yet we will jump right into those activities that we love, that breathe life into us, that make us feel excited, okay? So one of those talents that really believes in this strengths concept is individualization, which we'll cover when we talk about all of those talents in the relationship building domain. And the second one is maximizer, okay? So a maximizer is someone who hates weakness fixing, okay? So we don't believe in this concept that if you're bad at accounting, you need to learn more of it. If you're bad at finances, you need to learn more of it. If you're not a great communicator, you need to spend more time becoming a good communicator, okay, so that you can do more of it. Now, I am of the belief that if you're a leader of an organization, you're a leader of a team, as a leader, because leaders have to influence and motivate others, sometimes there are some traits that we do need to work on. We need to make them a little bit stronger. But as your strengths coach, I'm still not going to tell you, you need to be communicating 90% of the time if that is a weakness for you. I won't do that. What I will tell you is when you do need to communicate, make sure that you're doing it in a way that supports you and brings your other strengths out. But as a leader, do you need to communicate? Absolutely. Okay? So maximizers really look for the gold in every person and how we can make people go from good to great using our strengths. That's just natural for people with maximizers. It's interesting because in a team environment, oftentimes when we work with others who are very similar to us, have similar strengths and similar energy, sometimes we unconsciously feel that that we're having to compete with them. This happens a lot with individuals with maximizer. If I have maximizer, that means that I really care about the quality of things, not the quantity, not how much of something can I do, but how good can I do it, right? I'm looking for excellence, and I have a definition of excellence. Other maximizers are also going to have a definition of excellence. So when you have two people that perhaps have different definitions of what excellence means to them, but you're both striving for excellence, there could be a little bit of rigidity there. So keep that in mind, especially with the maximizer energy, because it's very, very powerful and strong. So what else can I tell you about maximizer? Maximizers, again, are committed to excellence, right? They aspire to meet or exceed a standard of excellence. And that's very different from someone who has competition, for example, right? Because someone with competition aspires to be number one. But someone with maximizer, they don't care about winning. They just care about being the very best that they can be, achieving that high standard. Okay, so what else can I tell you? They focus on what is strong and manage around weaknesses. Again, we don't focus on weaknesses too much. We focus around what we're great at and making that greater. And we love doing that with individuals, helping them identify what makes them strong and helping them do more and more of that. They need quality as much as quantity, okay? They love a maximum return on investments. And again, a lot of times people can see them as very picky because we are kind of perfectionists. So sometimes we can get in our own way by wanting things to be too perfect, and that could exhaust us. Sometimes as entrepreneurs, for example, it could be very hard for us to get things out of the gate because we want it to be perfect. So there's some information for you about maximizers. I hope that it was helpful. Again, take a look and see if any of this makes sense for people on your team or for perhaps you. Maybe you have this talent. So thank you for joining me this week. And next week, we are going to cover self-assurance. See you then. Have a great Monday. Bye-bye.